Hello and welcome. My name is The Last Samurai, and today I'll be talking about the newest patch 6.1. With the new ranked season about to start in less than a week, it is important for players to update their knowledge of the new patch and adapt to it as soon as possible to get the best results from their first 10 ranked games of the new season. The new update to Champion Select, which will be rolling out soon, gives the players the chance to interact more with their team before the match, to talk about strategies and team comps. With the last three players banning one champ each, this will make players think more about who they ban due to what team comp they have prepped before the match. I also believe this will mean less troll bans as well. Now let's briefly go over the changes to items, champions, the Rift Herald, and masteries. The warding totem, which you can get from the shop for free, has been given a shorter cooldown, and the blue trinket, the Farsight alteration, has been given an increased cooldown. The old AP jungle item has been replaced with Runic Echoes, the total cost being 2,625 gold, with 60 AP, 10% movement speed, and the unique passive Echo, which gains charges upon moving or casting. At full charges, the next spell hit expands all charges to deal 80 ability power plus 0.10 ability power up to 4 targets. This effect deals 250% damage to large monsters. Hitting a large monster with this effect will restore 18% of your missing mana. This basically gives you a small Luden's Echo. Also, just to let you guys know, the tier 2 jungle items cost 50 gold less, and you gain 30% more mana regen in the jungle. This is with every tier 2 jungle item. The cost is also down on the Tiamat item, which is great for you Fiora players and Rengar junglers. And lastly, the AP support item, Frostqueen's Claim. The mana regen has gone from 150% to 100 now, but with the ghost it's OP enough as it is, and we're going to see a lot of it on mid laners as well as just supports. Now on to the changes to champions. So just the main ones to look out for is Fiddlesticks E Dark Wind, now costs much less mana than it used to. Gangplank's passive, Trail by Fire, has a longer duration of 2.1 seconds, but the damage ratio has been nerfed. Kallista's E, Rend, costs less mana and now will only refund 30 mana on multiple kills. Kha'Zix's W, Void Spike, has a larger explosive radius. Kha'Zix's E leap range is increased from 600 to 700 now. Also, Miss Fortune's passive, Love Trap, has a damage nerf. Her E, Make It Rain, is damage nerf as well. Mordekaiser's passive, Iron Man, has a delay on shield decay now longer than 1.5 seconds. His W as well, Harvest of Sorrows, can now be cast on ally minions and ends if Mordekaiser or his allies die. His ultimate, Children of the Grave, Ghost bonus AD is now 1.0 of Mordekaiser's bonus AD, and the damage is split to 25% on cast to 75% over 10 seconds, meaning less burst damage, but you don't want to stay in combat with Mordekaiser for too long. With Riven, her passive, Runic Blade, damage ratio is increased for the early game. Rumble's body is now smaller than it used to be. His Q Flame Spitter's range has been increased by 50 and tick rate decreased by half. Teemo's base AD has gone up by 2. His passive Camouflage now doesn't stealth twice as fast while in a bush. Now Teemo can stealth while moving in a bush. Combat will obviously reset the delay though. His ultimate, Noxious Trap, cast range has been increased for levels 1 and 2. Trundle's Q, Chomp, now longer affects turrets. His E, Pillar of Ice, costs 15 more mana. His ultimate has an increased cooldown and cost of mana from 75 to 100 now. And finally, Poppy's Q, Hammer Shock, when cast immediately after Heroic Charge, the Q will cast toward her target. There's been a very slight change to the new Rift Herald as well. He does 10 less AD damage, making it that very slightly easier to take. And last but not least, Masteries. Most of the Keystone Masteries have been given a buff, as they didn't feel like they have much of an impact in game, unlike Thunderlord's Decree, which we saw almost 5 times every game. I expect the other level 3 Keystones to be more widely used now. Okay, so that is all for today. If you would like to know more, I will leave a link to the 6.1 patch notes below. Also, this is one of my first videos, so please bear that in mind, and feel free to check out my profile and to leave a comment below. Again, my name is The Last Samurai. Thank you for watching, and good luck with your placement games.